So the last time I came out, I took my wife and daughter in this boat, and as you can see, I've had to add a few patches. We had this pontoon separate entirely just off the backside of Gabriel Island. So now here we are out in Ucluelet in real water, and she seems to be holding strong. So I must have done something right.
Let's hope, man.
Keep our fingers crossed that we make it back to the campsite. Otherwise, it's a pretty long swim.
Yeah. If not Kevin, he's got that boat.
If not, we got a spare boat just in case.
Yeah, we got a backup plan. Just got off the ferry last night. Wife and kids are back from Bermuda, so really nice to have them around. Had a 3-day camping trip planned on the west coast of the island, but I opted to just come out here for the day, do some spearfishing. I miss my family, so I don't want to leave them hanging after being gone for so long. So gonna be doing a good dive today out on the west coast, looking around for some Lingcod and Rockfish, and then tomorrow heading out to Sooke with a big old group of freedivers and spearos. We're doing that annual island meetup. But yeah, we're gonna launch the boats, doing some boat dives today, and hitting up the ocean. Hopefully we get good viz and lots of stuff to see. And there we are.
How do I just raise up on camera? I don't know what to say.
Besides some early morning fog, the conditions were pretty excellent. It doesn't get much better than this diving off the west coast. Just got to the spot, we're gonna jump in. We checked out a pinnacle, but it was really rough out there. Swell was pushing us back and forth. We might try it out later in the afternoon if these swell dies off a bit, but this is a good warm-up place. Nice depth here, good structure. Probably see some black rockfish, and maybe some lingcod. We'll find out. I rarely jump in and load my gun right off the bat. I like to warm up with a bit of filming first and also scope out the area. Black rockfish usually hang out in schools and won't go far, and lingcod might swim away momentarily, but you're almost certain to find them a few dives later on the same ledge or in the same hole. There were some schools of herring hanging around the kelp near the surface, and that probably explained the not only one, but 2 spring salmon I saw while doing my breathe up. Unfortunately, the camera wasn't rolling, but seeing salmon in the ocean is always a treat. I love how a variety of fish can all occupy one reef, and although lingcod prey on greenling and rockfish, you often see them swimming together as though they were best of friends. It makes me reflect on my own presence while in the water. Although I'm a predator at times, sometimes I just want to swim around and get along. With that said, my freezer won't fill itself, so it's time to get hunting. By the way, I use the term fill my freezer as a term of phrase. By no means is my freezer literally chock-a-block full of fish. I just harvest what I believe to be a reasonable amount that will get me through the winter so I can put my spear gun away. Harvesting from the west coast of the island from a boat is by far my favorite. Fish populations seem to be far more healthy compared to the east, and getting offshore a bit opens up even more opportunity. Spearfishing rockfish and lingcod literally takes no skill. They are some of the easiest fish to target and creep up close to. Don't rush your shot, go slow, and the rest will fall into place. Some people think spearfishing is cruel, but half the time we shoot the fish, they're dead before they know what hits them. Besides, the ocean is a cruel and gnarly place, with or without us in the water. Sometimes spearfishing is too easy, but the risks remain real. Holding your breath and submerging yourself below while in cold, dark water can have real consequences if one is not careful. But that's what makes the catch so rewarding. And this guy here is my second lingcod of the 2022 season. The daily limit in the area is 3, but I'm content with 1. Thank you, fish, for providing subsistence for my family. After some spearfishing, I was pretty determined to find a China rockfish, as they are one of the more beautiful species that can be found at freediving depths. I found a painted greenling, a male kelp greenling, a nice cluster of rock scallops, and finally, just what I was searching for, and I don't think I could have found a more cooperative subject. China rockfish are in the Sebastes genus, and the word Sebastes means magnificent. There are at least 38 species of rockfish in BC alone, and China are one of my favorite. They are long-lived, up to 80 years of age and are very susceptible to the pressures of overfishing. We're at our second dive spot. The first one was really nice. Shot my 3 rockfish. I got a Lingcod too, just over 65 centimeters, and a couple more were shot as well, and some big rockfish. Round 2, we're just ripped up the coast a little bit further, found a nice kelp patch. Gonna dive here, check it out, probably take a break from there, have lunch on the beach, and then get back in the water in the later afternoon. Fun day, a lot of exercise and beautiful sights. The next spot was mediocre, and when I say mediocre, I still mean mind-blowingly beautiful, but at the same time, not as diverse as our first spot. The visibility wasn't great at the same time. I was hoping I could film the guys spear something, but I quickly gave up on that after a small effort. The structure was still pretty cool at depth, but it was dark, so I stayed shallow in the 10 to 12 meters range. I found another china. I'll never get tired of looking at these guys. They are a stunning creature. Or schools of herring amongst kelp. Towards the end of my dive, I tried my luck out in the hopes of finding an octopus in the 4 meters range. Every time I found one so far, it's been sub 7 meters, so going deeper doesn't seem necessary. And it was my lucky day. Kind of. Okay, maybe the octopuses. Spot number 2 is a nice dive. We were seeing some big black rockfish. I already got my 3 though, so I'm done for the day spearfishing. I filmed around a bit. I was looking for an octo, and to my surprise, I saw one. Pretty smaller one, but perfect eating size. I tried to grab it, and it went into a rock, so that was that. But still cool that I saw one, and I was looking for one, so makes me think that I'm getting better at finding them.
Here, you want to see a black rockfish?
Yeah, let's see that. Wow, man. That is huge.
I followed it for like 4 dives before I finally connected with it.
Nice.
Missed it once, and then found it hiding in a cave, shining my light. Finally got it.
Yeah. Now time for sunshine, beachcombing, and relaxation. Some great diving out there. We made a pit stop, grabbed some fuel, got some coffees, and now we're just hanging out at the beach. Really nice and calm here. I'm doing some beachcombing, finding some cool stuff already, including an aqua blue piece of Seaglass. That's a nice surprise. Probably gonna chill here for about an hour and then get back in the water and do some more diving once we recharge. But I'm not complaining at all. This is great. This is beautiful. Nice day to spend on the west coast of Vancouver Island. Found another blue piece. It's also a pretty good one. Oh, look at that. Oh, another green one. Not bad for an hour of looking around. I didn't expect to see anything here, but a bunch of blue in there, some cool shells. Nice to add to the collection. We're at our last spot for the day. A lot of swell out here. Seeing some waves crash over the reef, but we're anchored out on a pinnacle and we're gonna dive around. Getting pretty tired, so I'm gonna take it easy, but look around and see what we can find. I know Kevin just shot a nice black rockfish. I see him surfacing right now. Kyle jumped in, he said it's looking nice as well. Such a beautiful day out here, so nice. Tired, but want to make the most out of it. Tomorrow, heading out to Sooke again for that meetup. Gonna be bagged, a lot of driving. But you only live once. The last spot seemed to be the best. The visibility was near perfect for BC standards. Unfortunately, saving the best for last after a long day on the water doesn't always work out. We were all pretty beat at this point, and although pushing it could have been justifiable, we all collectively agreed for a short dive. I used to spearfish Greenling all the time, but my wife, who does the cooking, isn't the biggest fan of them. However, after that Greenling ceviche, she's on board and they're back on the menu. They make better ceviche than Greenling and rockfish. They have the perfect texture and consistency. They are also a better fish to target in terms of sustainability. Spread out that pressure. That last spot was really nice. Awesome visibility, really nice structure. Kevin started getting sick. A few of the other guys feeling a bit seasick, so figured I might as well bail. I wasn't feeling it either, even before we got in the water. Kind of had bad vibes. We're all tired. Long day in the sun, 4 hours of diving. You know, if you're gonna push your limits in conditions like this, you're asking for trouble. So time to wrap it up. Gonna head back to the campsite. I'm gonna drive home. These guys have around 2 and 3 tomorrow. Lucky, but I'll still have a fun day. Another day to remember, living the dream 101. Thanks for the dives, everyone. Sorry for the last minute bail on the camping, but family first.
One rock spot, but you guys. It's so funny how your legs just float. Oh no, it fell over.
Is it alright if I hop in here, Zaya? You allow that, buddy?
Hey man, behave back there. No crying, man.
No guarantees.
Hey everybody, Mark Cantwell here. I run the freediving group for Vancouver Island, and we're doing our 5th annual freediving beach cookout dive. We've got about at least probably 20 people showing up today. The weather's beautiful. We're here at Ayard Farms, hoping that Chris here takes some photos of everybody and some video, and we're gonna have a great time.
What do you got, Taylor?
Bug.
What type of bug? Is it a spider?
No, it's a bug.
Isn't that a spider? Isn't a bug a spider?
No, it's an ant.
It's an ant. Okay. Whoa, where'd you get that, man?
Mommy.
No, I gave it to you, liar. Nice try,
My
man.
mummy.
Yeah. He's moving away in there.
Danny. Hello. Mama, real. Oh, real.
That's a good size.
Yeah, that's a beast. Yeah, that's the fish of the day, I bet. Nice work, man. I'll feed everybody here. You helped him find it though, right, Foxy?
Yeah.
That was all you. Oh man, the nail, that's awesome, that's genius. That's the technique, man.
Shame to kill something so noble.
You got crabs, Mark?
Got myself a crab, so whoever cooks it can have half. That's how it works.
Oh, you got some uni? You just get that fresh out of the ocean?
Sure did, and smashed it all up and cleaned it up and got some soy sauce to go with it.
That looks yummy.
We got some sea cucumber, flour, egg, and panko, and then a little hot oil. A little bit of cinnamon in the batter. Super good. Shout out to Steve Ranella.
Yeah, right. Regrettably, I only recorded a small fraction of the meals that were brought along for the cookout, but I think you get the idea. Thanks, Mark, for planning out the day. Your meetups are always a fun time. This also gave Rob and I our long-awaited opportunity to meet in person and hit the mitts. It was great to meet everybody. Until next year.
So cute, just trying to tickle you and everything else you're doing.
That was a really fun time. The kids are on their last legs, so are we. Thanks, Mark, for the meetup. Thanks, Reefy, for being a good dog. And it's fun. All right, peace.